I know there was a lot of hoopla about NIL when it first rolled out and kids were just getting a blank check. We were getting really concerned as to how that would impact the quality of play we saw on the field. We just assumed that the Ohio States, the Georgias, the Alabamas would just get even better than they were, and that gap would just widen to the point where it's just those teams that we're seeing year in, year out. I think we're starting to see the complete opposite, where it doesn't matter who you're playing each week, like Penn State, and you're just going to dog walk Rutgers without question every single week. You'll have these streaks where the Alabamas have like some game consecutive win streak against unranked opponents. I just don't think we're going to see that anymore because NIL's actually closed the gap where schools don't need to rely on that history of we have all these national titles, we have this pipeline to the NFL. No, we can just entice them with more money, get the talent that we may otherwise not have had an opportunity to get.
I was a skeptic of this whole NIL thing. I didn't think about the implications of leveling the playing field. We can sit here and say that NIL is working in that regard. Still needs to be talking about salary cap. I think we need to be talking about a commissioner of football to try to help manage some of this and percentages of what you're allowed to spend. There needs to be some restriction there. To see teams like Indiana who hammered the portal, teams like Vanderbilt who hammered the portal, who had some funding, to see them come up because of that ability where 5 years ago they wouldn't have been even in play for, Indiana wouldn't have been in play for Fernando Mendoza 5 years ago. I have changed my mind on NIL.
They've already kind of set that salary cap in terms of the revenue sharing, where it's $20.5 million, and then the schools can spread that however they want to across all their athletics. The bigger issue is the whole transferring, just the windows where they have it set up, where one window is literally opening in December during bowl season for these top tier programs. We've got to tighten that up, and then we should not be seeing a kid go to 4 schools in 4 years. That's not the intention here. I'm also curious if down the line we'll see go from FBS, insert new division where it's your Sun Belt, American, Mountain West teams, and then FCS. You can easily divide those into tiers.
You could figure a way to make relegation work, which I think would be electric.